Welcome back to FVRV TV. This is my top 10 sitcom comedy TV series. Again, obviously, I'm just going to be ranking it. Obviously, the rest, obviously my best. Not but obviously, I think I'll also ranking my all-time favorites, my all-time, obviously from worst to best. So I'll say that what I'm doing. And obviously, other ones I'm going to mention obviously on the list for it was a few of them. Obviously, we'll get into a few more than that, but yeah, there's a few of them. Obviously, we'll get into some, obviously, yeah. Obviously, yeah, I'll get into the video, sorry. Obviously, yeah, I'll start number 10. Number 10 goes, obviously, number 10, gotta go to in-betweens. It's just, you know what, you watch a TV show, a TV series or TV, you watch like a TV show or series, as you were, and you don't get how funny it is, you don't understand, like, you don't, like, no, you know what I mean? Like, you know when you're watching like a TV shows, a comedy one as you were, and and people say, oh, it's for you, whatever. With the in-betweeners, I'm watching going, not it's gonna, no, so I know what's gonna be. Okay, so I know what's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like, as you know, okay, so you know when you watch a TV series, like funny, you don't get. Look, like, you know, Always Essex, I can't watch that because obviously, Mrs. she's a big fan of it. Or I think she was, I don't know now. But again, Lasso, you know what? I think in between is, I'm sorry, but I just don't get. I just don't can't understand the humour of it. I don't get how funny it is. It's just, in general, I'm sorry. And I think in general, you know what, I think like Greg Davis, again, absolutely brilliant comedian, something so it is. But again, I think only he was in there. But again, I think the only funny, nothing funny, but I think the only thing with that one is, Greg Davis, he's in it, and you know he does things. I think, oh yes, good that. But again, the series, and okay, I'm sorry, but I think, okay, I'm sorry, but obviously, I generally think the series in general is not funny. I don't get it. It's not funny. I think, what? How's this television? How's this television? Because it's not even funny, right? I think, again, everything's going. Okay, everyone's going. Kevin's going. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I just don't think it's not a biggest show. So I'm saying, but it's just not. They can shoot down for, but I just don't. Obviously, in between us, 2008 ran 3 seasons again. Like, something like, you know me personally. I feel like that series, it only like. So basically, like, I didn't know it ran for like 3. How on earth that show ran for 3 series? Like, I'd love to know. Like the people all watching now and the ratings or something like that. I was like, right, I just think ran 3 seasons. So like, I feel like that ran 3 seasons. Again, there must be something in there people liked it. Again, me personally, it's just obviously me personally, I'm not a fan of it because I'm not. But again, I've heard of it. I'm like, again, I just think so. Again, I try what's one of them. I try like what's one. I thought. Like, it's not really me, so I can't watch it, because like me, but I watch stuff that's really good, because I do. I watch a lot more stuff, or like proper, like, what I know, that was 2008, obviously. Then number 9 goes to American Dad again. I think it's good, but again, it's one that I think it borders along lines of, if you ever seen South Park, it borders lines of South Park really, because it doesn't borderline South Park, but you know what I mean? It borderline a bit. It does borderline as Family Guy a little bit, because I think Family Guy and American Dad are the same thing, because it's basically American Dad. Basically, if they've just like copied Family Guy, but me personally, I'm a massive Family Guy. Me personally, I love what Family Guy stuff because it is. But again, if American Dad copies that quite a bit, and again, I think with American Dad though, they didn't copy like they didn't. I think when they copied it, they didn't really do a good job of it. They basically made. Well, obviously, but also, you know what I mean? Or they basically copied it, but they basically made it worse. They copied it, and I think everything Family Guy did, American Dad did, and basically turned the shit series a little bit into that. Well, basically, I think like I don't know, because basically I used to watch, I used to watch American Dad, late on at night, whatever. But again, no, I just thought it was a show which copy Family Guy. I saw it again, like I wouldn't do that. It's just the funniest gold, really, John. I've said before. So again, it's that thing of, it's not funny now and all that, but yeah, American Dogs, yeah. Obviously 2005, around 20 episodes, around 20 seasons. Wow, I mean, not that long, but again, but I think it's good series it is, but again, it's just it is a little bit. It reminds me. I think it borderline. I think it borders the line of. It borders the line of Family Guy, not South Park. It's South Park again. I'm gonna write South Park. I'm gonna put that out. So South Park I'm gonna do is it's on this here. But again, some other series that are terrible. Again, some con ones now I don't find it funny. I'm sorry, but I just don't. Like I watch stuff like Profit on YouTube, right? Amazing. Again, obviously, again, some stuff I watch is definitely funny. Again, I'm not gonna go to the as most friends will watch my, but I've watched some. Whoa. But again, I think American Dad, it's good for people that like it. Again, me personally, I like Family Guy, but American Dad, I'm sorry, but I just could not get into it. It's like, it's good and all it is, but again, like, the humour of it's like, yeah, it's a bit not great or brilliant, but again, you know, obviously, the season of there was number 8, it goes to Rick and Morty. Again, I tried watching this, basically, I tried watching this a few times, so basically, I tried watching this a few times. You know, I think not more recent ago. I think it's like not recent ago, no, but I think it's like before that. I thought, oh, I you know what, I'm gonna try and watch again, just as you were. I did that, but again, I'm sorry, I tried watching. I just could not get into it. It's another show. Thinking again, it just remind me of South Park. It genuinely reminded me of South Park because, like, it just effing about it. Like, on, this is like some South Park. This, where again, that's the thing with this one. It really went over to the edge. Like, it went the way it went the bit like it was going like what South Park did, where they basically every single offensive, not offensive thing, but I think like some offensive thing. I think like something like certain things they said in the series. I think like certain things they said in the series which came across offensive. Quite, not me gone, but I think like some things they do say in it is like, whoa, that's a little bit offensive. You got basically, and it's like, I'm not saying South because obviously it's not. Again, it's a show I think should probably take off the air because it's just really bad. Like, get that brings a lot of people to go and watch it. I get it, I do, believe me, I do. But I just think it's a show that shouldn't really be shown anymore because it's really, I know it's a good show, I get it. Like, the thing obviously, good people obviously like it, I get it, I do. But again, I'm just one of those people, I just don't like it. I think, again, South Park was based into it. Again, I'm going to review that in a minute, but again, we'll go see South Park. You don't want to know I want to see South Park because I don't like to take this, but it is not a good show. It's very offensive stuff in there. It's banned because it's like, whatever. Of course, yeah, but again, I also think Rick and Morty, by the way. I also think with Rick and Morty, obviously released in 2000. Obviously, Rick and Morty released in 2013. At 8 seasons. How on earth that show had 8 seasons? I'd love to know. Like, I don't ask good, right? I'd love to know how, because it's just like the people like watching it, not watching it, they watch it just for a gag or something. I don't know, because 8 seasons. I'm thinking, how has that happened? Again, obviously I'm not questioning how come I'm not, but you know what I mean. Obviously not question, but I've no question because I'm not. But obviously not again. It's a really like mad shit. It's a really weird show because it just, you know what I mean. I feel like I watched it a few times. I watched it a few times. It's just not funny. Again, stuff in that show I just don't find funny. I don't know. It's just something I don't like. It's just something I don't like it. It's very, the number goes that. The number 7 goes to South Park again. You don't want to know. You don't want to hear why I'm saying South Park again. Obviously South Park released at 97, around 28 seasons again. You know what? Listen. Right. If I was to write the most offensive, awful TV comedy, not comedy gun, but listen, right. If I was to rate, not rate gun, but okay, listen, if I was to say one of the worst, offensive, but I feel like one of the most terrible and most offensive and most unfunny comedy TV series, it's got to go South Park. Oh my! I'm like, basically, they also made a film. They also made a film out of South Park as well. They made a film out of it. Basically, the film was worse than series. Like, what? Honestly, basically, I honestly, right, I'd love to know how South Park got away with that. You know what? I'd love to know how South Park got away with doing a film. Again, I'd love to know how South Park got given the green light to make a film as you were and do the film as you were. Again, I'd just love to know who gave South Park No, sorry. But listen, you know what? I'd love to see you give them the green light to make the series South Park, and then I also love to know who gave the green light to make a film out of it. Like, I'm sorry, but who did? Like, oh, just basically, I'm watching it, right? I was watching the film again. Now, I think at the time I watched, I thought, oh, it's dead good, then just fun, whatever. But again, I think as I got older, I go, oh my god, this show basically is a character in that I'm not going to mention the name because I might get them copyright. I'm not going to say mention name, but again, certain characters in there, which me personally, as someone who has my learning abilities, as you were, found very offensive. Thought, wow, I just like, wow, like that is that. So yes, okay, yeah. So basically, I was, you know what, that bit there, like that. Some parts, I think some characters. I think some characters were just sick. I was like, oh, basically, I'm not gonna episode. It's basically there's a few episodes there, which I think there's a few episodes in there where they do. Like, I think there's some episodes where in that series they do really go across the line and go, wow. You don't listen. Okay, you know what thing they go, oh, you will do that, and basically like, listen, okay. You know what? You know what? Whoever decides to show, just really, I don't know. Again, me personally, I would now. You know, I'm not saying bang. Okay, me personally, I'm not saying get the show banned because I'm not. But again, me personally, I'm not saying cancel because again, but you know what? I'm not saying cancel show because I'm not. But again, I just think it's just not. It's just a series that it's just a TV. It's just a TV series that I think is very offensive. Not funny. In general, it's just a TV show icon. I imagine it's not everyone gonna, but I imagine a few people can't watch what's in it. It's like, oh, just that thing. It's like, oh, you don't want to be like, watching it because it's like, oh my god. And basically, but as well as that, right? I watched the film. The film of it. The film's worse than TV series. The film was like worse than TV series. I'm sorry, but the film was like the film was way worse than TV series because it just was. It's like, what then? Like, what on earth is this? Oh my! Like, this point something. Oh wow! They really like with this film. They just did what they did to TV series and made it like this. I thought, wow, they really don't even know how to do it properly, right? Okay, let's do about has been critical about a show. People maybe like, but again, I just some things about it have really just blew me away. Like, wow, like that is extremely crossing the line of being offensive. It really was like, whoa. Anyway, sorry about that. So I didn't really have it. Yeah. Obviously, we're getting confirmed now. Obviously, number 6 goes to The Office again. I think The Office is. I think The Office is. I think The Office. And I think obviously The Office, in my opinion, is obviously a series that. It's obviously a series that a lot of people do like watching. But again, some people, it's not like me, gonna. But I think there's a lot of people who like it and don't like it. Again, me personally. Now, I'm in the middle. You know what? I'm in the middle of it. I don't like it, but I don't mind it. Again, you know what? I'm in the middle. Again, maybe you know what? I'm in the middle because, well, you know what? I'm in the middle of. It's not bad, but it's not terrible. It's like it's decently alright. It's not one of the ones I find funny, but again, I think it's an alright TV series. It does a good job. It makes me laugh. I get it, I do, but again. This obviously I know the show ran for like what? Obviously, The Office released in 2005, ran for 9 seasons again. So I think obviously it ran for 9 seasons again. I think I think I didn't actually notice, but apparently they had not the UK office, which I think was like really big in UK. But again, there's also they had the American one, which I don't think the American one wasn't very good. It was something that was really weird because I think in America, I don't think a lot of people liked it. I don't know what happened. I think it's something like that. I don't know. But again, I think it's something like that. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. Again, maybe you know what? Okay. Let's happen. You know what? I'm one of these people. Again, I'm not saying. I see it. But I say that's my opinion. Obviously, my opinion. You know what? Of my opinion. I'm in the middle of it. I don't mind it. It's not obviously I'm in the obviously I'm in the middle of both. Yeah, obviously I'm middle of, okay. Me, you know what? I'm in the middle of. I don't mind it. it's all right. Again, so I'm in that. So again, it's an all right show. You know what? Again, I've never really watched it, but again, I've heard like good reviews about it. Apparently, it's like it's decent. You know, not apparently it's it's not decent. You know, it's an all right show. Again, obviously I can't say much about it because again I've never seen it, but again I've heard stuff about it, and so, again I'd have to watch it to understand it, really. But again, obviously, but yeah, again, it's an alright show. Not awful. I've seen worse. Obviously, that one done. I was number 5. Obviously, one of my favorite shows of all time. This TV show, this comedy TV. Obviously, this comedy. Obviously, this is a TV series comedy. I absolutely think it's so good, so funny. Basically, you've obviously got Netflix. Because obviously, yeah. I was number 5. I was number 5. It's got to go to Archer again. Released in 2009. It ran for 14 seasons. Again, it's probably, listen, right, if I was to say the best TV show I've seen, I'd say this one. This show is properly, it is properly so funny because again, okay. Now, listen, now I think obviously even, so, now I think obviously even to like Spy, that's what, okay, so listen, obviously into TV series that's got spies and stuff like that. Again, obviously Archer, who's obviously an agent. Basically, he's the son of Mallory Archer, she actually runs like the agency everywhere, and basically she sends him and Lana Kane and obviously sends up him and obviously Lana Kane and other angel missions as well. And basically, the missions are planned, but somehow the missions always end up not fit. But I think the missions always end up a success in some way, but again, I think the missions on Archer always end up falling apart and not getting done right, whatever. And then obviously, like, really, they end up being a success. Again, I'm thinking, okay, I mean, how's that being done? I'm like, what? Okay, and then I was like, okay, why is I'm not messing around. You never seen it, or seriously, you never watched it. Go and watch it. Oh my god, like it is properly the most funny show I've watched in my life. Oh my god, it's so hilarious. It's basically Archer, who is like, I don't say as much. Listen, I don't say anything offensive because I don't. But okay, you know that's the way. I think obviously Archer, who obviously got some problems as well. But again, he's obviously got like Listen, I'm not saying what I was going to say, so I won't say it because again, it comes across offensive, obviously. But again, it's a really like General Scott, right? Like absolute General Scott, right? It's a really good, funny show to watch. So basically, I think obviously into Spy stuff like that. It's serious for you because obviously it's obviously not for you. But again, this series is it's absolutely hilarious. Again, I want to go and watch it. You can go and watch it. Obviously, I think if you've got Netflix, you can watch it. Oh, like when you watch on Netflix, oh my god, it is probably the most funny shows in my life. I mean, the funniest. Again, I've watched some good stuff, but that one is one of them. Oh, just watch it. It's worth watching. I was getting number 4 goes to the Addams Family. 1964, released in 1964. Around 2 seasons again. Now, I think like this shows obviously now, listen, I'm gonna say that because again, I don't know anything about the show. I don't know what it's about. Again, I've seen episodes. I've seen like clips and episodes on YouTube as well. But again, I've never really watched it fully through. So again, I can't really say anything. But again, I believe I've heard good stuff. Apparently, it's like a really good series to watch. It's quite good, quite funny. Again, it's also now. Okay. Okay. Now, I think obviously, if you're not familiar, obviously, obviously you're not familiar. Obviously you're not familiar. Listen, not familiar with the Addams Family. Obviously, you're not familiar with the Addams Family. Obviously, if you ever watched the Addams Family Volume 1, 2, you know what's Addams Family Volume 2, and then you watched the animation stuff, makes loads of brains. Obviously, yeah. So basically, that basically was inspired by that series. The series itself was basically, I think obviously the actor who was in the series decided that now. Again, I think the actor to play Little Girl died. I think things like last year or something. I can't remember now, but yeah, really good. Yeah, apparently like a really good show. And listen, me personally, I never watched it, but again, I think it's one of these shows. It's one of these shows you have to go and watch. Just go on YouTube or very find it, go and watch because apparently it's like really good. So again, I was just saying that because I've never seen it. So, but yeah. Okay, now number 3. Then number 3 goes to number 3 goes to Moms. Obviously, released in 2013. Again, very similar year with Rick and Morty, obviously. 13, obviously ran for 8 seasons again. No, me personally, you know what? I thought I thought this series was a really I thought this was a really good funny series because again, me personally, you know what? I like the fact that this series was about obviously. I think I was, okay, not what I'm gonna, but basically this. I think so. Okay, so basically, obviously, this mom obviously, who's obviously she obviously did a lot of bad things in life. Obviously, took drugs and all that. She did a lot of bad things, right? As you were, but again, obviously, she made a lot of mistakes. Obviously, she made a lot of mistakes like she did. But again, and what about the series is, it's funny, but it shows you the normal side again of life, like moments in life where you gotta really, you go, oh, why was I doing that? And then you question everything in life, oh, why was I doing that and that, and then that's what I love because again, it's funny, but it's also got moments like that, and it's also got really good moments where I generally think it's a really good comedy show to watch. Again, it's not always laughing, it's not always comedy gonna, but I think I think this. Okay, now, to be honest with the series, it's obviously really interesting because again, it's obviously got the comedy side of it, it's also got the drama side of it, and it's also got good, funny, drama, funny moments where it's really good. Yeah, basically, obviously, yeah. I think obviously you've ever seen I don't know how now. But basically, this mom, she's off from again. I think this woman obviously she's obviously trying to raise a daughter and a son, and also a mum that moves in with her as well. Again, obviously, I think her mum's. I think she's like a mum. She's trying to obviously get away from that image of her, but again, a generally really good show. You want a really good drama, funny show to watch this. Is so good. It really is worth it. At least 2013, obviously, seasons. Then number 2. Okay, then number 2 is going to go to Home Improvement again. I remember watching this show when I was younger. Again, it was a really again. Obviously, number 2 goes to Home. Number 2 goes Home Improvement again. Released in 1991. Ran for 8 seasons. Obviously, 8 seasons. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Excuse me. No, it's 8 parts. 8 parts. Obviously, number 2 was the Home Improvements again. Home Improvements. 1991. Obviously, ran for about 8 seasons again. You know what? This show, I think, at its time was so brilliant, so good. Again, obviously getting to yeah. No, I think that's the thing with this series because this series is quite brilliant. Because obviously ran for 3 seasons. I thought ran for 3 seasons as you were, but as well as that, I think yes. Okay, so basically, obviously, the character Tim the 2-1 Taylor, he obviously, he also starts his own show on this obviously TV network where basically it's called the show. I think I think obviously the show's name obviously was Tool Time as well. Basically his company called Benford Tools, like a massive company, whatever. And basically they, basically they are, they're basically a network. Basically, they show how to fix things. To, go on, fix things like tap. I can show how to do the plumbing. How to fix plumbing and basically fix it. You need to fix them. This show's really good. It's really helpful because obviously basically that. I mean, basically, there's a lot of really very similar to Man. Really, it had really. No, I'm not saying so. Cat's gone now, but basically what it is, right? So basically, so basically what it is, right? Obviously, Tim's obviously his family, obviously the massive Detroit Lions fans as well, which is a really good thing. The really good fans, the big fans of Detroit Lions. But again, me personally, what it is was the fact is right. Obviously, the fact is right. If very similar to Mum's, obviously, those moments where it was definitely right, and there's moments where it's drama and stuff like that, and then it's also moments where it has drama, funny moments. I love the fact this series again. Yeah, the fact is that this series ran for 8 seasons again. But you know what? I think it's amazing that she's ran for 8 seasons again. Obviously, yeah. I think it's obviously a series Tim Allen's in right now called it's called. Obviously, Young was shifting gears. He's in that, and then basically his own called Last Man Standing again. Tim, obviously, I think I'm the cast. Obviously, Tim Allen's in it again. I've got Patricia Richmond, she's in it as well. She's brilliant again. Against all the casting I can mention, but again, really good series. Of then someone got then someone's got to go to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air again. It's one of my all-time favorite comedy shows of all time. Again, I absolutely watch it again. Obviously, brilliant. Again, again, one of my favourite shows of today's. I was around from 1992 for 6 seasons. Again, it's a show which I think, me personally, it's a show at its time was one of the best shows on television in the 90s. It was so good, so brilliant. I talk about it like it's like the GOAT, whatever, but it just was that good show. You go, wow. Like basically, I've room for the cast who's in. Obviously, I think of the cast of the show. Obviously, cast of who's in the series as you were. Obviously, you had Will Smith. I was playing himself. Obviously, in the series, you had a few rats coming in now. Obviously, you also had the late James Avery, who sadly is no longer with us anymore. Again, absolutely brilliant at this time he was alive, but again, just an incredible series, really good. Obviously, yeah. So Will Smith obviously gets in a lot of trouble, and obviously in Philadelphia, obviously mum says you gotta go to Bel-Air and just live with your aunt's uncle up there in Beverly, California. Where basically he goes like, yes, I mean like so. Okay. So I think this is it's very similar to Moms and Home Improvement this one because again, but and this one a lot more. There's a lot of fun moments. Really, there's a lot of funny comedy good moments because they are. But there's also there's quite a lot of drama moments. Basically, I think there's episodes where Will meets his dad and all that, and I think there's an episode where Will meets his dad and all that, and then there's all dramatic drama moments like drama episodes like that, and then there's all other drama-ish, funnish moments. But again, obviously, it's really again and absolutely in me personally, you know what? I'll say the best one here, and I'll probably say that one because it's so again, Improvements comes closer, but again, this one, it's a show again. I remember watching, show I remember watching, a show I remember watching as a kid or teenager when watching it again. It was so good at its time. It's a show again. I think to look credit again. Obviously, I think they did they obviously did they did a reunion. Obviously, they had I think they obviously had Will Smith. Obviously, there they had I can't remember her name now. I know it is. Can't remember her name now. Obviously, obviously the actor played Jeffrey. The other actors played quite a lot of different series, but again, amazing. Again. Number one, obviously, we won't go from mention. Obviously, I think obviously unmentioned goes to Last Man Standing again, round 2011 to 90s again. I said that before. Tim Allen's again. A lot of the cast and home runs in that, so really good show. Then obviously, then Ted Lasso, obviously, yeah. Okay, then obviously Ted Lasso, obviously round from 2020 to recent again. You've never watched Ted Lasso? Oh my God, watch it! It is. So basically, I think obviously you've never seen the show. Basically, this US this American football coach is where it comes over to manage not real club, but obviously fictional club called Richmond AFC. Obviously, they a club that's struggling in the Premier League at the time. Basically, so I think obviously you're hearing it. No names, but obviously, I think obviously you hear club names like West Ham, Everton. Again, obviously Michael Everton, I'll hear them in there. So basically, the club that are fighting sadly, eventually they get relegated, obviously, and then they go down Championship, and then they end up winning Championship in the first season, and they come back up to Premier League, and then basically there's a reform mode. Yeah, what's the really funny moment? Basically, where obviously I think it's every crowd, basically I think Richmond's ex-owner basically goes over to obviously the manager of West Ham, because I haven't got it, but basically Richmond playing West Ham as well. I think it was an important game not to win as well. I can't remember. I think it's an important game not to win. Can't remember now. Basically, he goes over and says, "You gotta get this game, whatever." And basically, he said, "No." And basically, the Ron just pushes to the West Ham manager, and basically, everyone's just looking at him, going, "What are you doing?" And basically, listen, I'm not gonna say what they chanted because it's basically swear. I'm not gonna say it, but it was a really I was like, "Oh my God!" How goes that moment? It was like, "Oh my God!" Just an amazing show. Look. Seasons. Okay, then obviously Ted again. Seriously, oh my God, Ted was seriously. So it's basically if it was Family Guy, right? Ted is like Family Guy, but now not seeing what Ted. not Ted Gunner, but I think if you've ever watched the TV series Family Guy or watched the film Ted, the series Ted, it's a lot like those two things, but oh my god, basically it's like the TV series, it's like so instead of the film Ted, it's like the TV series Ted. Basically, I think the TV series, isn't the Ted the TV series, it's a lot like the film Ted. Oh, it's a series though. It's so funny, basically, right? Yeah. So I think I was like, not even gonna put this. I think so. Not even gonna, but I think so. I think obviously, if you like me, not even gonna put this. I think obviously, if you like me, obviously you find Family Guy the things to do. Again, this series is definitely because every single thing in the series is like Family Guy. I'm like, oh my god, there's basically moments in the series you just go. It basically so funny. It's basically so funny when stuff goes on. I think so. Basically, I think there's some really funny moments in the series. So basically, the stuff Ted does, you going, how is Ted getting away with that, and I was taking away with that, and oh. Like there's moments like that. There's also moments like really serious moments in the series. I think there's also like a few like comedy drama moments as well in the series. Again, there's also like really fun moments as well. It's like, how on earth Stephen McFarlane make the show? Oh my, he must have thought, let's just make Ted series. And basically, like, the fact he did that, I'm thinking, wow, like that's like next level. God, I thought, oh, this is amazing. That was released in 2024 of last year. Yeah, that's last year. Obviously, I was around for the season. Obviously, yeah. Me, but I really hope, like, I'm really hoping they do another season again. It's so funny, also. Oh, let's get to the ones for the season. Obviously, a man on the inside again. He hadn't watched it. Like, I was releasing, obviously, released the same year. Obviously, Ted was obviously the TV series. Ted was released 2024. Obviously, ran for about obviously. Actually, I was about sorry, it's 3 seasons. Obviously, okay, I was around. Actually, ran for 3 seasons. Yeah. Okay, obviously ran for. I can't remember. I think it's like 2 seasons. Obviously, yeah. He ran for about 3 seasons. Yeah, it was good. He hadn't watched it. Oh my god! Basically, it's bit. Awesome. Okay. Like seriously, you haven't watched the series, go and watch it. Oh my god, it's so like, you know what I mean? It's a really serious. Basically, I think there's like really good comments as well. There's also like, I feel like there's moments as well where it's obviously like, he's on a mission to obviously find like who's stealing this stuff, and I thought it gets amazing as well as that, right? Also, one, like in the series you can tell he's like really lonely, like he's lost his wife and all that, and that stuff's gone down. It's like, oh, he's lost his wife, as you were, and then he's obviously his daughter obviously lets him do something in your life, whatever, and then basically he's obviously do something like whatever, and then basically he ends up going to this like like elder people's home, whatever, and basically he goes to elder home, as you were, and he ends up just find out who stole this, this, and this, and then he ends up finding out what's going on in the home and all that. Like, wow, again, but you know what his love of series was? I love the fact he had like really comedy moments, and I think he had really like comedy funny moments, but also like really like dramatic moments as well. And there's also where Miller had like drama comedy moments, as I keep saying. But again, it's a really good show. You go and watch it. Oh, just amazing. It's really good. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. Listen, guys. Okay. I'll run through a bit of this now. Obviously, now shifting gears, obviously 2025 again. Basically, last time again, Tim Allen at his best there again, really good. Basically, I think obviously this man, obviously he's lost his wife, cancer and all that, and basically his daughter's messed up his life. Daughter's messed up her life. She comes to live with him, and it's really good show, really quite good. Obviously obviously Emily in Paris again, another good, and again I was having good time to go on it, but again I haven't got time to read up because I was just age doing that. But again, if I did go on it, where's my go back? But again, I think obviously Emily gets a good job to go to Paris, as you were again. Obviously Emily gets given chance to go to Paris, as you were. She gets a chance to go to Paris, as you were, and do a good job out there. Again, obviously I think so I think if you're into romantic series, like, romantic comedy, stuff like that, this series for you again. I love the show because again, it's so good, so funny. But again, I'm not a fan of it, but again, I do like the comedy side of it, like the serious side of it as well. I could say, but again, it is generally romantic comedy. This is for you because it's really good. Again, it's obviously got I think the actress who plays Emily, she's both American and English, yeah. I didn't know she's both American and English. She's mad. She must have been born in London, something like that. She must have been like, born in London, I imagine. And then person American, I don't know. Like she must have, I don't know. But yeah, really good show. Obviously around from 2020, obviously. But obviously different games around to 2025, ran for 2 seasons. Then obviously Emily on Paris, obviously. Then ran from 2020, obviously COVID. For 5 seasons now, so I think with shifting gears, obviously I put 2 seasons because one, I believe they've got the second season already. Again, it's not been out in the UK yet, so I've not been able to watch it. But again, really good show, really good. Anyway, getting to the other stuff now. 2020, obviously Bob Burgers ran for 12 ran for about ran for 16 again, ran for 16 seasons again. Again, Bob Burgers is a little bit like Rick and Morty. I've never really again, it's an alright series. Again, I think obviously I think that probably reminds me a little bit of but it does remind me a little bit of Rick and Morty. Again, it's a good show and all that, but I think people like it. You like it. You don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's not very funny. Some things about okay, how's it funny? So again, that's just my opinion. But again, obviously people have their own opinions, obviously. But my opinion is it's an alright show. Obviously. Excuse me. Obviously. Okay, then obviously the Simpsons ran from 1989 to ran for about 37 seasons. I mean, now you know what? I used to be a big fan of Simpsons. Did again, but you know what? I used to be a big fan of Simpsons. I did. Obviously, I'm still a fan of it. I don't watch it as much now, but again, I'm still a fan of it because obviously I am. But obviously, me personally, I used to be a fan of it. I still am because I am to stay because I am. But again, I think Simpsons. You know what? I think Simpsons is a good show, but it's been around for like years, whatever. Again, I think Simpsons obviously changed. Obviously, changed a lot of things in the world today. Obviously, politics and all that stuff that obviously where obviously I'm going to politics because when I'm in politics you don't want to see when I'm in politics. I just go so I'm not going to share that, but yeah, it's really bad. But obviously, but you know what? I think Simpsons is a good show, but again, I've been around for years. But again, I think what about Simpsons is it keeps it's so obviously changing, keeping what's my day, what's going in the world now. But again, really good show. If you like something that's really old and retro, and you want something that's really cool, go and watch it. It's so good. Obviously, yeah, I was getting down to that's 3 now. Obviously, yeah, obviously, now I get. So we're just going a bit now. Okay. Obviously, yeah, they're not. Okay, then obviously. Okay. Then obviously, the only murders in the building again. Obviously, released in 2021. Obviously, ran for about 5 seasons, I think. And at the current moment, they're doing like I think they're doing the 5th season of it now. I think. Okay. Okay. Now I think it's got current moment time out at the current moment in time. I'm still watching it. So I think obviously yeah. No, it's me, you know what? At this current moment in time, I'm watching it. I've got pause on Thursday now because I'm doing this video as well. But again, I absolutely love it. Again. Now, obviously, I was like, I never really watched it. Then obviously I searched John go and watch it. Basically, I started watching it. I was like, oh my God, this series is so good. And then I started to watch it. I started with episode 1, oh God. And then I was like, oh my God, I absolutely love the show. Basically, even like, I've got a post downstairs now, but I've got a post downstairs anyway, but oh my God, what a show. Like, seriously, Unmerciful is a properly brilliant, an absolutely brilliant show. Again, I absolutely love it. It's really good. Basically, it's a comedy one, but the thing is, it's like comedy, but also it's comedy one, but it's also a bit of like a murder one. It's also a bit of like crime one as well. It's really, I like the mixture of comedy and crime because it's really good. Basically, obviously, yeah. So basically, I was this building in New York, obviously called the Arcane. Obviously, that's also built in New York as well. Basically these three people meet each other and they end up coming they end up doing like a podcast as you were, and then they end up like solving these murders and all that. It's really good. It's not messing it's properly like dead easy. It's probably like dead easy to get into understand. So that's what's weird because I think everything about it is it's so easy to understand, easy to get into, easy to watch. Like, oh my God, because like there's not many series like that. I don't know. It's like, oh, you got it's deep, but again with this, so it's so easy to get into understand, and that's why I love it. Oh, basically, you haven't seen here. So basically, they end something I think they end up solving like a lot of like murder cases and all that, but they're really good. Like really, basically, they end up getting a few jobs at the police in New York and all that. But just it's a really good show. You know, obviously I forgot cast who's also in there. Get out. Again. I think obviously I think the cast of show obviously. That's the cast of show. I think obviously the cast of show. I think obviously the cast of who plays in the series. Obviously you got Martin. What's his name? Obviously you got. I can't remember now. That's probably been down. Obviously, I think in the show, obviously, I've got people actually like Steve Martin Short, Selena Gomez. There's numerous other actors I could mention. I can't remember the names now, but again, so many actors in the series. It's just like 5 seasons. Okay. So, don't talk fast and just slow down a bit. Okay, then obviously, again, obviously a series that I absolutely love, and that's gotta be Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh my god, if you not watch the series, go and watch it. Oh my god, basically like really funny moments. So basically, I think it was his characters like Santiago, Jake Peralta. Can't remember the captain. Obviously, I think like the captain. The captain of the Nine. I can't remember his name now. I can't remember his name now. I know he is. I can't remember his name. Basically, obviously, I've got. I know captain's name. I can't remember though. Basically, the captain of the British death funny as well. Basically, yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Basically, basically this precinct in New York, I think like New York, like Brooklyn. So basically, obviously the police station precinct in, I think it's obviously in New York or Brooklyn, obviously New York and New York. I think obviously like New York or Brooklyn as well. Basically, like it's a really good comedy because it's also a really good comedy. Again, it's got some really good funny comedy moments, but again, it's really good comedy. It's got some really good comedy, but it's got some really good comedy, like funny. Obviously, it's got some really good like comedy moments and episodes, stuff, and then it's also like it's like funny, like and then it's like some like not fun drama, but like part like comedy and drama ones. And there's also ones where it's just like mixture of drama and comedy. Basically it's proper right. So basically, like I'm not gonna go into it. Basically, I'm not gonna episode ruin it for you guys. But just watch it. It's properly funny, honestly. Because basically, Jake Peralta is basically someone who. Actually, Jake Peralta reminds me a little of me because, like, if I wasn't not serious, why not? But he's someone who's not serious when he jokes. I'll joke, and that's what I love about his character. He's so good. It's like, and basically, the thing like Amy Santiago's character, she's so serious about being the best detective and force and all that. I think it's amazing. I don't know. It just makes me smile. It's so funny. As you can see, it makes me smile. But just match on. Obviously, get into one. Now to the final. I'll mention on this. I did put it to be as long as just stop me serious. Then I think then I think it was like the other series and on this list. One I watched more recently as well. Obviously Wednesday ran from 2022. Obviously ran from 2022, at least 2022. Obviously ran for 2 seasons again. I've just completed the sex season again. You haven't watched it, go and watch it. Oh my god, it's like now I think if you're into series that I think obviously if you're into series that obviously it has obviously into series obviously it's a comedy, but also obviously you're into listen. If you're interested, not interested, but if you're interested in watching a series that it's like a dark comedy series and you like something like that, this series for you. It's so good. Basically, if you have Wednesday Addams of the film and series of it, you haven't seen like the film. Basically, it's not Wednesday Addams going to this obviously academy called Nemo. Basically, for academy for gifted people, as you were, not gifted people, gonna be not me. Of people, obviously, I've got dark powers and all that. It's a really amazing show again. Again, Sprinkles again. Obviously, it's a really good show again. Obviously, around for about 2 seasons again. The fact is, I recently finished again. I've finished 6th season more recently. Again, if you want to go series like that, go and watch this because this series is absolutely the best. I believe, I think that's a series in my opinion. You know what? It's one of the best series I've watched in a long while, obviously, and that, obviously, as long, obviously, I think, not long while got me, or not long while got me, you know what I mean? Not long while got me, you know what I mean? Not long while got me, but what it is, what I actually love about the show is it's so good, so, obviously, it's so good, so interesting, because basically, obviously, you know, Cat was Jared was from the film, Addams Family and all that. Basically, it's about her, but going to this, now more, she's like a cannon for people who obviously are, got dark powers and all that, they can do powers, whatever. But it's amazing again, I mean, so again, she goes there and find basically, yes, sorry, okay, so basically she goes to this kind of, and basically she ends up like, basically it's like this creature called the Hiding, basically, basically this creature's been tries to town to Jericho, as you were, and then Wednesday, you know, so basically, yeah, so basically it's her job to find out what's been doing, and obviously it's also, she's got to mix it that way, obviously, you know, being friends with Edith, and then obviously, you know, obviously stuff in life, you know, obviously stuff like, you know, high school stuff, not, you know, academy, like, you know, like doing things in academy, lessons and all that, so she obviously bound to do that. Again, it's been obviously, yeah, obviously, I think they also, the remap thing, right, I think the remap thing with the series was, they actually had the original, they actually played Wednesday in the films. Christine Ricci again. Christine Ricci, again. Maybe I think Christine Ricci's absolutely been in the series. She's good again. General Ortega again. I was General Ortega, in my opinion. She did an absolutely incredible job in this film. She did an absolutely incredible job playing Wednesday. Oh my god, she made Wednesday look like dark, creepy, and not dark. No, not dark. But you know, she, you know, but you know, obviously, I didn't see the poster behind me. That was it. Obviously, I didn't see the poster behind it. Obviously, I didn't see the poster behind me there. Obviously, that there's Wednesday. That Wednesday, you know, basically Wednesday Addams, she does come across quite a bit like creepy and a bit, look, a bit creepy and a bit. I don't say dark, you know, a bit creepy and a little bit dark is what she goes like basically. So basically, she's like Sherlock Holmes, but only darker. He's like, whoa, okay. And she's quite, in some way, from scary, and she's go, whoa, okay, this is very, very scary. And so, but again, no, you know what I mean? It's a really good, like, I was like, no, maybe it's a really good show, and it's generally one that, again, you know what, you know what, and as well, and so as well, and what I absolutely love about the series is the fact is that it's like a dark comedy. You know, it's kind of like a dark twisted comedy, but it's done in a really good way. And basically, it makes you laugh, but you go, wow, she's really that creepy and all that, quite creepy, whatever. Obviously, quite creepy and all that, but and then also it's quite like, I think there's also moments where obviously I think there's also a few moments in the series where, in like the second season, where obviously you see like emotional and like drama moments, and there's also moments where it's like drama and comedy moments as well. But again, I'm sorry, but I absolutely love the show. It's amazing. It's one of the best. It's probably one of the best shows I've watched more recently on obviously Netflix. It's like really good because I have to love it. I can do a show once. I can do a show for hours when they won't, because it's getting late and all. But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a really good show. Obviously, but obviously, yeah, it's, you know, really good shows. Yeah, I said 4. Yeah. Obviously, let me thoughts, comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Obviously, I think also, you know what. I think also, what show do you think's good, bad? Obviously, does you agree with what's I'm doing? If you think what's about the other shows is good or bad, or what do you think the shows I think is ever good? Are you one of these going to try and watch one of them, or aren't you? Are you going to do it? Are you going to try and watch one of them, or you going to go, yeah, we've seen it, it's a good show and all that, and then obviously, you know, so you're going to try and watch Wednesday, you know, going to watch that, obviously, are you going to do that and stuff like that? As well as that, you know what? I'd love to know your opinions. Listen, like, do you agree with what I've said? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Again, I'd love to know your opinions as well, but yeah, really interesting, you know, I think, okay, so what's that? You know what? I also think, you know what? You know, anyway, talking about. Obviously, listen, I want to see more great videos. Like, I want to see more great, like videos where I rank these series and all that. I want to see more great videos like that as well. I also want to see, again, obviously, I'm not doing FVRV like next year. We'd come back doing it, but again, obviously more great videos like this as well. Obviously on FVRV TV again. I'd read obviously again really good. Obviously, yeah. So obviously, listen, I do agree, disagree with what I've said the program. Do you think I'm wrong? Think I'm right? Obviously, you know, anything like that. Obviously, you know. So anyway, give me a shout out. I'll give you guys. Obviously, anyone does leave comments, I'll give you guys a shout out as well. Something like that. But yeah, obviously, yes, obviously. You know what? Obviously, you want to see more great videos like so this. Obviously, you want to see more great ranking videos or ranked TV shows, films, as well. Even video games. I've close to finishing one now. Obviously, obviously, you want to do more videos like that. For that, obviously, and also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to FVRV TV, YouTube.com. And don't forget, don't forget to press the notification button, chat bell as well. And also, yeah, that's it. Okay. Do you know what? I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to obviously to FVRV TV at YouTube.com because it absolutely massively helps the channel keep going, improve, get better. All that stuff really helps out. Obviously YouTube.com. And also, if you're a current subscriber, obviously, if you're already subscribed to the channel, make sure you go and then press the notification button as well. Make sure you do that. Obviously, you know what? I would really appreciate you. You know what? And I would really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter.com, share it on any of your other socials as well. Obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments like I said before, and yeah, that's it.